Yeah.
Come on, Miller. Going up here. Huh? What you got to eat, Charlie?
Well, let's see here. Bradley, you're a rather large fella. I think you could eat at a house in home. But I overbought. Yesterday I never dug in.
Oh my gosh.
I got hostesses.
Look at all that food.
What is he? I got some. What do you want?
Well, it's a long fog delay.
Yeah.
So I definitely want a
I
donut.
got some combos and some gummies.
Are those just glazed donuts? Yeah. Oh, let me try those.
Those are pretty
Those will go good with my coffee.
Those are good. They're gooey. Good. I had 2 of those. And I didn't let him see.
So, fog delay on the James. And normally, you start looking for Swindle if you can find him. He's not here. So, I found the next best thing. Charlie Hartley, who's got food in his boat. Lots of food. What else you got in there? More candy?
I got 2 of my very favorites to help get me through the day.
Do you eat those fishing?
Yes, sir. They're better than chewing tobacco.
Oh my God. All right. So we're going to start a live video. Come on up here, Charlie. If you finished above, if you're better than 100th place, we're not going to let them sit at this table. Oh, it's socked in. We're here for a while, like a long while. What's up, fellas?
You mean you're that low?
Throw the little brown jig. Do what?
That low in the standings also?
Oh yeah, I'm in the hundreds. I think I had like 12 pounds yesterday. What'd you have yesterday?
I had 12.7.
We're killing it. So it's like 15 pounds, isn't it, Charlie, for the top?
It's got to be at least that for top.
All right, I'll show y'all around.
I would guess.
This is what it looks like.
Here's the show them the cool restaurant behind us. It's a pretty cool place to have a weigh.
Yeah, the lily
Place
pad.
gets rocking on the weekend. You see some nice cars pulling to this place.
Well, they got some good drinks here.
Well, after the weigh-in, if we're still in 100, I'll buy you one of those drinks.
They have a drink you need to try tomorrow. So they
All
have 5 different kinds of rum.
Jared Miller.
That's what you need, 5 different kinds of rum.
Nobody's watching. Tell them that.
Hi, everyone.
Nobody's watching. There's a.
That's the wife's watching. Yeah, right.
Got 20 people on.
My wife won't even watch it either, even when I'm on.
All right. So we got a guy down here that I fished with. Yeah, this is him. He had a blown motor yesterday, and a good story is he takes this motor in the service yard, and they say, "Are you buying a motor?" And he said, "No, that thing's under warranty. Check this cowling out." So how did you get that cowling with still under warranty?
The pin came out, and when I went to reverse off the trailer, the motor flung up, smacked the back, cracked the cowling, smacked the fiberglass on the boat. So I got that. That's a brand new motor, all through warranty throughout 1 year. Lower unit, power head, cowling, everything.
So what do they say when you come dragging that thing into service yard?
He goes, you buying a new motor? I said, no. I said, that's under warranty. He goes, no, it's not. It's a 5-year warranty, 2-year extended platinum.
So man, that's a 25-year warranty. That's a 1995 model.
It's fog.
No, we're here for a while.
Yeah, we'll launch within an hour.
The old sunshine.
Last time we went fishing, we had a good day.
There's nothing worse than fog delays. So I think I'm doing it like 4 o'clock. What time are you doing, Charlie?
4:50.
He's got a longer time than I do for sure. Guys that are like weighing in at 6, dude, those are the ones that are licking their chops. They're like, let's just sit here for a couple hours. Right?
Yeah, because you know that tide started going back out when I had to leave. It was just me We caught a good tide in the morning, but once it got real high, that ain't a good tide. Once it was real high.
Last year I was begging for the high tide. Isn't that
Yeah.
weird? You know, usually it's always like the last hour of outgoing. But last year, man, I really liked the high tide.
Last year, literally didn't get a bite until that outgoing. But I always think of the ones at high tide or dead low tide or bonus fish. Good tide is moving tide. I don't care if it's in or out. You just want it moving. Current good. No current, no good.
No current, no good. Look at this contraption right here. Hey man, can I film your what is that? Can I film that?
That's cool.
What is that thing?
I know what it is.
Just one of those right.
Yeah. It'll turn your head without turning your trolling motor. Yeah.
So
Nice. And it comes
So you-
up.
it's
with
got
the
foot
trolling
control on
motor.
it?
Does it lift up with the trolling motor, no problem? Okay, I gotta have one. What's that cost me?
I don't know.
How-
I don't know how rugged they are.
Oh,
I
right.
ran it last year. It's,
Right.
It's made out of, it's like a CNC machine plastic or
Gotcha.
something like that. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been solid so far. I've used it.
Yeah. Does it bounce around when you're running, when it's up? Just curious.
Put that little stabilizer.
Okay.
Stabilizer on
That's
it.
cool.
I wonder
Yeah,
if I can
no,
zoom
I've
in on
seen
it.
a few of those. Great idea. They'll figure it
Where it
out.
comes in-
Well, hell, our trolling
comes in
motors.
handy when you
Our
spot
trolling
lock.
motors are going to end up coming with them built in. I'll guarantee you they'll end up building it in the head of it, just like they did transducers. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The advantage is when you
You
spot lock. Like,
Yeah, but you could have yeah, that's a good point, but you could have a separate, yeah, you're right. You're right, the head would always be spinning.
I got it because we fished on Ontario a couple of times last year.
Oh no, it's a great idea.
That's why. You try because you always get a spot lock.
The Great Lake guys, yeah, they got a spot lock all the time, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're
You gotta,
right.
you gotta just fish on stupid rocks.
Yeah, I
You know
know.
how that works. You gotta see them to catch them there. It's easy. Like,
I know.
more
I
pressure
caught a
they-
lot
the more
of fish.
pressure
I
they-
caught
more
a
pressure
lot
they
of
get
fish
there.
out of the Great Lakes before we could ever see them.
Yeah.
Lots.
Before hydrilla.
And well, before zebra mussels and before gobies.
Charlie was telling me this morning, he's like, dude, I've been fishing so long, I was fishing before hydrilla. Dude, that's good. Before hydrilla.
Toho used to be the same way, man. It was like white sand. You could walk down to the edge of the water at Toho.
No hydrilla. Miller, you're not Billy Got a Bass on camera.
No.
No, you're not. Nobody's
They have
watching.
an idea, though. They need to fly the drone up as high as it'll go and see if the fawns out on the main river. See if it's open.
That won't help but us kill each other on this first turn.
It's not open.
One guy lets off down there and 225 come up his ass. I remember one time at Okeechobee taking that cut out of Okeechobee landing in behind King's Bar. And we're all running down it, and someone either overheated or overtrimmed and stopped, and it's a one-lane trail, man, and all of a sudden we're all down and no waking because you can't get back. You know where I'm talking.
Scanlon
It's like,
ran over a boat in that canal.
oh yeah, you can jump into the ground. We've got some crazy. I put one in the woods.
Oh no.
And
How'd you
I've
get
done
off?
worse than one. I've been worse than that. That's Stevie. I got witnesses to that.
They didn't have a camera on you like they did me on the rock.
No, that was fantastic. And I know you were scared as hell when you hit. The sun gets up a little bit. You could see your face like, oh no, now what am I doing?
Didn't know they were filming me.
I was at St. Clair in FLW, one of my first ones up there. It doesn't matter. And I catch a little limit off the smallmouth, and I'm going running from North Channel to like South Channel on a back trail through the bulrushes. Looks like Okeechobee, but I'd done it in practice, and I get about halfway up this trail, and it's apparent I picked the wrong one, man. And all it does is turn into a bowl and come back out. And I went to make that turn, as soon as I did, we were, on our sides. And we're so far back in the bulrushes, the guys out smallmouth
Can't see you.
fishing can't even see it. So And we both got bags of fish. It's like one of my first FLWs, and it's early. It's like 10:30, 11. And so I'm calling, and back then they were like, yeah, good luck. You know, after the tournament, if you're still stuck, we'll come get you. That's when that white-haired guy used to run FLWs way back. And
That white-haired guy.
I forget his name. Anyway, after the tournament, they send someone out for me, and I'd also already called like tow place. And here comes like 4 pros in one guy's boat to witness what they had to do.
Yeah.
The way I went in, it was so far for deep water that they couldn't tow me out the way I went in. They had to tow me from the other side of the island.
Through the grass?
Through
the cane?
over an island.
Oh.
No, I mean, yes, grass first, but then landmass.
Oh.
Yeah, no. And this guy literally comes walking through the bulrushes with the rope over his shoulder this big. And you know, he's like, I'm like, where did you come from? I'm looking on my GPS. I'm like, that's a long ways to lake over there. He goes, oh, we got a big freighter over there. They got it hooked up to a big. He goes, we have to do this all the time. We'll get you across. I'm like, okay. Well, first he goes, hang on, we're going to take out the slack. And I start watching bulrushes and trees falling over. Because I mean, he's just walked through there with that rope. And first he takes out the slack, and I'm like, oh God, I go, get in your seat, man, get in your seat. Next he goes, whoa, and that boat starts going through that shit, and I mean, he drove me across dry land, trees.
And you were riding in the boat.
Whoa, oh yeah, both of us. We hit the other side, and it was like, out in the lake. My boat was trashed. It was, but we were out. I didn't fish the next day.
No?
Didn't qualify or didn't fish out
No, I
of your
didn't
beat up
fish
boat?
the next day.
Why?
Well, I wasn't sure it would float after what you'd done. You should have seen it. You needed a shovel to dig it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
that was
crazy.
That was a good.
Crazy.
That was an expensive day. That was before Towboat US.
So fiberglass damage?
Yes. Yeah. Fiberglass don't make good toboggan.
The guy said, we do this all the time. We tear up boats all the time.
Well, no, we get them out of here. Yeah.
Wow.
You got it out of there. I got in.
That's pretty crazy.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And it was just being all duped up and spun out. And, oh, I got a limit, here we go. Bye.
Picked the wrong trail.
Oh, I did stuff like that constantly.
No GPS.
Maybe. Probably not.
Black and
I
white
mean,
one.
yeah, probably like no mapping. Yeah. Just a black line. Right. Like zigzags.
The good old days.
But we get anyway. And then the one I put in the wheel.
All right, I'm gonna eat my donuts. So that's our live in the fog delay. See y'all.